Forget the toga parties. Forget the gladiatorial spectacles. The secret to Rome's unstoppable empire wasn't forged in the arena. It was carved out in the silent, pre-dawn hours of one man's day. And what he did then will absolutely shock you. Imagine waking up, not to a golden platter of grapes, but to the chilling silence of a sleeping city. It's 4 a.m. You're the most powerful man on earth, yet your first task isn't conquest. It's self-conquest. This wasn't about luxury. It was about discipline. Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wasn't just penning his meditations for fun. He was training his mind, steeling his resolve before the world even stirred. He understood that an empire ruled by chaos outside must be governed by order within. But it wasn't just philosophy. Many emperors, from Augustus to Hadrian, dedicated these early hours to meticulous administration. Picture endless scrolls, detailed reports from far-flung provinces, petitions from citizens. While Rome slept, its fate was being carefully managed, line by painstaking line. Did you think they spent all day feasting and lounging? Think again. The job of an emperor was a 24/7 grind. It was a constant juggling act of military strategy, economic policy, legal reform, and public relations. And the foundation for all this was built, surprisingly, in the mundane. They didn't just command. They immersed themselves. Caesar himself was known for dictating letters while riding horseback across battlefields. Not for show, but because every minute counted. Every decision rippled across millions of lives. Consider their physical habits. They weren't always portly figures reclining on couches. Many were hardened soldiers, leading from the front. They understood that personal vitality was inseparable from imperial strength. Regular exercise, though perhaps not always in a modern gym, was crucial. Think long walks, horseback riding, even manual labor on their estates. These weren't just powerful men. They were incredibly present men. They knew the details of their empire, not just the grand narratives. They engaged with advisors, listened to grievances, and often personally oversaw projects. This wasn't delegation in the modern sense. It was deep involvement. They ate simply, often the same food as their soldiers, dispelling the myth of constant lavish banquets. Moderation was a virtue, especially when leading an empire built on the back of its people. This wasn't always true for every emperor, sure, but the most enduring ones, the ones who built and maintained the empire, shared this core discipline. It sounds grueling, doesn't it? A life of constant duty, early mornings, endless responsibilities. You might think, where's the fun? Where's the power trip? But this is the twist. Their power wasn't derived from hedonism. It was derived from their absolute command over themselves, over their time, over their impulses. They understood that to rule an empire, you must first rule yourself. The true secret wasn't a magic potion. It wasn't divine intervention. It was the brutal, relentless consistency of these seemingly small, mundane habits, day after day, year after year. They understood that an empire, like a disciplined mind, is built brick by brick, decision by decision. It's not about the grand gestures, but the unwavering commitment to the daily grind. That's how you build something that lasts 1,000 years. So, the question isn't how they ruled an empire. It's how they ruled themselves first. What's one emperor habit of discipline or early rising you could start today to build your own empire, big or small? Drop a comment below and let me know.